Oh dear, my sound is not working. I hope that's better. It should. Oh dear. Thanks, Diane. Denise, I'm blind. Thanks so much for letting me know. That would be a button that I didn't press. But hopefully my system sound still caught it. Um, starting a show and forgetting to turn the mic on? Yeah, I'm going to celebrate that success because I'm going to put a big note on my screen saying, turn the darn mic on. Oh, Denise, you are a gem. Thank you so much for sharing that and letting me know. All right. So I'm going to flip back over here for a second because I want to find the bookmark that I had. So I'm hoping that the closed captions will also, when the show is over, the closed captions should be there unless they're already kicked in. I'm not sure on that background stuff. So we were talking about Indigenous homeschooling, what it looks like in your family. What do you do to bring in the culture and the traditions that are important to you to pass on to your children? I also asked people how, if they have resources that they would share, that would be awesome in the comments, because it is difficult to find things, especially in the Indigenous homeschoolers. There are families with multiple different traditions that they're trying to find information for. And as I was fostering, I had my own biological daughter who's Onondaga, and my one foster daughter who's Métis, and my other daughter, she doesn't even know, but she knows she's Indigenous from Nova Scotia. So she's trying to find out. And what I found online, and I'm just going to go to my bookmarks here and see if I can find the one I'm looking for. Oh, it'll be in this thing here. And it is this. If you have not seen this yet, and I'm going to pull it up as soon as it comes up. This is Native Land, native-land.ca, and it has for Australia, New Zealand, and South America and North America, as many of the territories, languages, treaties, all that information. And that is a colorful map. And so I went to look. You can search the territory that you're looking for, if you know what it is, or just zoom in on where you think you're from and have a look. Okay, so Onondaga languages. I would love to learn the language. So this is the area here. And I'm not sure what the label. Oh, there's the regular labels. So there's a lot you can really do here. And so that is Onondaga there, and Cayuga and Seneca. And so over here, the Anishinaabe is around London, Windsor, that area. So really amazing map. I hope it's accurate. I hope it's as accurate as possible. But it looks like they are also open to getting some support. We encourage you to get in touch if you found an error on our map. So if you want to help this, they are also hiring. We are looking for Indigenous language speakers to help with translation. So if you do speak a native language, and they would love to hear from you. And you can support them financially. And there are partners and contributors. And yeah, so nativeland.ca, native-land.ca. All right, now I'm going to jump over to my next website, because I absolutely love the resources that people share on the Facebook groups. It's wonderful. Ontario recognizes World Children's Day. That is today, World Children's Day. And yeah, so there's a beautiful spot for more information. I am really interested in finding the resources. So there's the Native Wellness Institute as well. So these are just things that I found when I was looking now. My youngest is now 20, and she has connections that she feels is important to her. So this is really nice. It looks really interesting. The Blackfoot Language Animation Residency. I'm going to look for more information about that. I know some of the literature I can access Blackfoot language a lot. So that's pretty good. And this Strong Nations Publishing. So there's all sorts of books, bundles. They were posted on one of the Facebook groups, so I'm going to check those out as well. Let's see. Warrior Women. There's a video on PBS that also looks really interesting. I can't play it because it's copyrighted. But yeah, there's some really Indigenous plants and medicine. So there's a really great resource. And thank you, Linda. I hope you don't mind me showing your Facebook page and this fabulous artist here. Again, in your homeschooling, how do you use these different resources that you have access to? So, and this is the Powwow Step Groove 4-week free activities, Powwow Step Groove flow yoga program. That looks interesting. They apparently have a lot of events. So I'm going to check and see, because for some reason I am not seeing. Oh, and there we go, back into the background there. The wonders of technology. No, that's not what I wanted to go to. There's where we were. Here's where we were. Okay. So I had a comment here. All right. Oh, yeah, this looked interesting. That there's and that artist. So a sample of one of my works as a cultural advisor for McCafe, festive large cups for McDonald's Canada. what you see here is the white deer representing the eighth fire, an Anishinaabe 1,200 years ago. Old prophecies spoken of about this time. We are in, and which our sacred knowledge will emerge to help the new people. We are those new people beginning to pick up the tools, one of which is the medicine wheel our ancestors left by a trail. It's that white deer is the sign of the eighth fire and tells us we are in the beginnings of this new time. So isn't that fantastic? So I've asked my daughter Willow, who works at McDonald's, to look for those cups, because this is a native or an Indigenous artist working with McDonald's in Canada to create these beautiful cups, and people need to know that. So I thought that was really important. I'm gonna switch over here, and this is the artist who worked with them. So I find I'm going to come back to this and research more on this. And Sacred Water Circle. All right. There's a lot out there. What have you found that you work with that helps you, that you find beneficial? There's so much. I'm just going to bump out of this for a second. Because I know reading stories, finding good stories, good literature, and math. Do you use more traditional tools, techniques for math and sciences? Because we are in a new age here, and adding what we have now to what, and replacing or regaining a lot of what we've lost will only make things even more interesting, better, solid, and for children growing up, to give them some stability and foundation in their space as a human being. I know it's been said everybody's Indigenous from somewhere, but what we're talking about here is, how do you use the resources that are out there in your daily life in homeschooling your children? What does that look like? I'd love to see some more comments. I'm going to go back and see if there's any more comments over here. That's okay. It's not working. It says it can't connect to the comments. But I do see people are watching, and I'm going to leave it there for now. I got in touch with a couple of people who have done some really wonderful work. However, they weren't comfortable coming on and speaking about their work because they are, they just weren't comfortable coming on. But I will be having their resources in the comments. And so I hope you enjoy that. And if you would like to be on the show, if you would like to have a show about a certain topic, let me know. I'd be happy to do that. So again, thank you for being here. Thank you, Denise, for letting me know that I was an idiot and didn't put on my microphone. And those who stuck with me regardless, you're awesome. Okay, so take care, everybody, and have a beautiful week.